I've always been the rational kind, the kind who needs a scientific explanation for everything. I used to think sleep paralysis was just a brain glitch, a side effect of stress, bad sleep, maybe a messed up sleep cycle. I'd read all the science. Your brain wakes up while your body stays asleep, a misfire between REM cycles. Sometimes hallucinations occur, shadowy figures, pressure on the chest, that sort of thing. It's common, they said. Harmless, they said. I even joked about it once, but then it happened to me. It started after I moved into this old apartment in 2010. The rent was unbelievably cheap for the area. Too cheap, really. The landlord casually mentioned the last tenant left suddenly, but didn't say why. I was broke, tired of searching, so I took it. The very first night, I felt something was off. The room was cold, not just in temperature, but in feeling. Still, I told myself it was just a new place. New smells, new sounds. First night nerves. That first night I didn't sleep well, but nothing happened. A week in, I had my first episode. I woke up, kind of. Conscious but completely frozen. I couldn't move, couldn't speak, couldn't even blink. Flat on my back, stiff as stone. My body felt heavy, locked in place. The only thing I could move were my eyes, darting around, wide and panicked, and that's when I saw it. The door was half open, and someone, was crouched in the hallway, just outside my room. Not standing, crawling, on all fours. Its body was too low, its limbs moved wrong, like they didn't have bones. The head hung sideways at an unnatural angle, barely poking through the doorway, watching me. God knows how long it stayed there, maybe minutes, maybe hours. I could only see it from the corner of my eyes. My chest felt like it was caving in, breathing was a struggle. I kept whispering to myself, inside my head. This isn't real, it's just a trick. It's sleep paralysis. People see things, but then it started to move. Slow, dragging, it pulled its body across the floor toward me. And when I blinked again, it was sitting on my chest. Not like a dream, heavy, physical. I could feel every ounce of it pressing down on me. Its face was just inches away. Not clear, just a pale blur, and that broken angled head. Then, as suddenly as it came, it vanished. I snapped up, gasping. My heart was racing so hard it hurt. The next night, it came again. Same thing, same crawl, same silent stare through the half-open door. Third night, again. But this time, it didn't crawl all the way. It stopped short, stayed crouched near the foot of my bed, watching, still. When I finally snapped out of it, it was gone. I wanted to talk to someone, but I had just moved to the city. Barely knew anyone. I didn't want to call my mom. She'd only worry, and probably beg me to come home. So the next night, I decided not to sleep. I sat in bed, fully awake, lights on, eyes wide, and it didn't come. I stared at that door all night, waiting for the tilt of that head, the soundless crawl. Nothing. But the silence didn't make me feel safe. It made me feel like I was being spared. Like whatever that thing was, it knew I was watching because I was awake. That morning, I packed my bag and left. Didn't wait for another episode. Didn't care about my deposit. Didn't even lock the door behind me. Even now, months later, I still hesitate before sleeping. I keep a light on, and I avoid sleeping on my back. I've read more about sleep paralysis since then. The science behind it is fascinating. How the brain can conjure fear so vividly when the body is stuck. How it can simulate touch, sound, presence, even breath. The rational part of me wants to believe all that. But there's a difference between knowing something and feeling it. Science can explain the mechanics. It can map the brain, label it, chart it. But it can't explain how I knew it was already in the room before I opened my eyes. It can't explain why I felt breath on my cheek, the weight on my chest, how it looked at me from the floor. You can call it sleep paralysis, but I know what I saw, and no science can explain that.